Hey guys, welcome to a different video. So about 2-ish years ago, I did this, but it was for uh Vanilla Survival and Wafflecraft. This time it's going to be of Tornado Survival because I've actually done enough seasons to where I can actually do a tier list. So I'm going to do as I've done in the past, start with season 1 and we'll work our way up to season 7. So season 1, um it was aight. It was the start of everything. I ended season one a little too soon because the world that season one took place, the world was just god awful. So we're just gonna put season one at like a low C. You may also notice the tier list is a little like uh a little out of proportion here. It's not exactly symmetrical, and that's because this website I'm using is so awful. Um, it kept like resetting, so I just got it the way that it works. So that's what we're looking at. Season two, I'm gonna go ahead and put it at like a high A. It was a good season. A little short. I could have continued it longer, but I had pretty decent action. A fair amount of episodes. Not the greatest views, but it was definitely one of my more memorable seasons, and overall just a decent season. So I'll probably actually lower it a little bit. I think right there is good for season two, honestly. Season three, um, season three doesn't really get like a fair choice because right as I started season three, the mod had finally gotten updated after like 4.5 years. So I dove into season four, but if that didn't happen with season three, it probably would have been like a B or maybe even a C. But I think since season three didn't really get much of a chance, I'm gonna give it a C because that wasn't really fair on that season's end. So I'm gonna give it a three just to be semi you know, give that season a little slack. Season four was definitely one of my most successful seasons. Definitely not one of my favorites. God, that version was so awful. If season four was on like 1.12 or maybe even an older version, it probably would have been an A. But since it was on 1.18, I want to give it like a C. But since it got a lot of views and I had decent builds, I'm gonna give it like a low B. That's kind of what I'm thinking for season four. Good action, uh, decent amount of episodes. Only had one direct hit, so that really wasn't much. But season four also introduced paracord into the series, and I've been using it in every season since. So yeah, that's a bonus, I guess. Season five, I'm not even really gonna. Season five, arguably my best season, my most favorite Minecraft world, honestly, because I loved that world, and still to this day, it's been a couple months. Man, I miss that world. I wish it didn't end it. I was so dedicated, and I had nice builds in that world too. It was definitely a really good world, and I still to this day, like I said, I regret ending it. Um, Good action, a lot of direct hits, a lot of streams, just a lot of everything. Season five was just there was something about that season that was just that was it kind of thing. It was a really good season. Season six, on the other hand, I had an idea for season six. That's why I ended season five because I was like so intimate on this idea that I thought was gonna work because I had like such a great vision in my head. But because of the world I got with this season, it really just it wasn't meant to be. So I tried to restart and it worked, but because of the two failed recordings I had, because they were really good episodes, I had two really good episodes recorded, but my mic had been off, so that really like just pissed me off, and I didn't want to record again. So because of how just much of a joke season 6 was, I'm gonna put it at a very low F because that season it didn't amount to much. I thought that, I had direction with it. I didn't. And yeah, season 6 kind of turned into just, honestly, I think watching Bubble Guppies would have been more enjoyable than that. Season 7, the ongoing season, I don't really have much to say about it, honestly, other than, it's been okay. Um, it's ongoing. We're kind of early in. I've done quite a bit of episodes on it, though. Um, I don't know where I really want to put it. I'm thinking like a B, maybe an A, maybe a high C. I'm thinking a high B. I think that's where season 7's at. Very large text, but it gets the point across. I think season 7 has been pretty good. I mentioned this in, I think it was the first episode of season 7. I said it was going to be the last season that I would do of Tornado Survival. And I'm still holding on to that because uh, at the time this being recorded, this should come out. Honestly, it's the 22nd of March, so it's probably just going to come out right as I finish this video. But I don't want to do another season, and honestly, I think once season 7 ends, this channel is probably going to come to a close, or I'm just not going to upload much because I don't know what to upload after this. At least for a couple months, because I don't know when this season's going to end. Since this is the last season, I'm kind of using this as like my wiggle room season where I can just do whatever I want to do. I can build a bunch of farms and a bunch of stuff. Like we've already taken out the Ender Dragon, where I've got to record episode 17. There's a couple things that I got to get done in the world, but pretty much I just want to use this season as like a, hey, let's just build and build until I decide I'm done, which, seeing the current state of where the mod is, nobody cares about it anymore. It's like me and one other person who actually do the series on a regular basis, and everybody else is just, all their series have gone to turmoil, or they just don't care about the mod anymore, and it sucks that all the good people who did this series are now gone, and me and Nev's Chance are the only ones that are left actually doing the series on a regular basis. It's a bit sad, honestly. Like, this mod, you know, came out in 2012, and it was popular up until like 2018, and then it started dropping. Honestly, even before 2018, like 2017 is kind of where it started to go downhill, and then kind of picked back up, then dropped again, and just ever since 2020, it's just been a downward decline. And then the two half-ass updates Koros has released for the Tornado mod, it's really just ruined everybody's thoughts and just hope for the mod. So with that, I don't sense this mod ever like blowing up again, especially in the current state of it. If we got something similar to like 1.12 on 1.21, because that's coming out this year, then maybe like some people would come back. But all the OGs are definitely never coming back, and this mod's pretty much just, it's on life support, honestly. And I think once my season ends, I think that's it. So that's why I'm trying to keep this season going, because I want to be able to provide for the people who actually do like the series, but that's very little people now, so I really don't know what to say about that. But basically, once season 7 ends, I think, unless if this new computer thing goes through and I'm still doing season 7 by that time, which I'm sure I will be, but there's no saying when the season will end. It'll probably be this year, but if not, next year. But basically, if I don't want to do any other videos after the season ends, then I'm just not exactly sure where this channel will go. Um, I doubt I'll be working on the instrumental channel within another year. So that channel is more or less just a train wreck right now. So I guess time will tell with this series and the other channel, but I guess for now this is where we're at. And if you have suggestions for the series, leave those in the comments. Any other video ideas, you can leave those in the comments as well. But I guess until then, that's where we're at with seasons. We didn't have any in the D's or the E's. Um, I've had fairly good seasons. Like they haven't been bad. This was the only bad season. It's just these two were pretty short because of this one is to blame for this one because of the mod update. This one was just gay, if I'm being honest. This one was good, and then all of these were just amazing. So yeah, there are some seasons like season 5, for example, that I regret ending. I had a thought recently, like, hey, I should have finished season 2. I had a couple more ideas, and season 4 I couldn't continue. So yeah, I've got ideas, and I've got ideas for season 7 that I would like to work on. Come this summer, I've got a lot of ideas. I'm actually now on spring break, so I'm gonna try to get a couple episodes recorded, maybe do some streams. But thanks for watching. I'm gonna end this here. Check out my Discord server. That's linked below. Hope you enjoyed the tier list. I know it was a bit random, but I mentioned in the previous set of tier lists I did that once I felt comfortable with the amount of seasons I've done, I would do another tier list. And yeah, I don't want to do another season after this just because it's not going to get any views. Like this one's struggling. So yeah, I don't think it'd be worth the time to do another season. Unless if the mod got like a really good update, like 1.12, then maybe, but or if I can get 1.6 to work, maybe I'd do like a multiplayer series with Modded and Killer if they actually wanted to do that with that mod on 1.6, but I highly doubt they would want to. So yeah, I guess until then, that's gonna wrap it up, and hopefully a new episode will come out sometime during spring break. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.